Hello, everybody. Happy Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. You guys having a good time? I hope you guys are having a great Cinco de Mayo. Welcome in here. I know, early, huh? Early tonight, or today. We're just going to wait for a few more people to come in here. This is really important. This is really important. We're cutting all the intros out and just going to get right to it. I hope you guys are doing well. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope you guys can. Our favorite thing now, before we get started here. You know what's cool? I guess you guys could hear me. Whenever people say something mean to you, you know, haters, all we have to say from now on, courtesy of Red Bar, is give it a year. You know how... What are things that you try to avoid that are annual? Checkups, things like that, bills that you have to pay, you know, registration, all that stuff. What do you say? Give it a year, man. And then you don't have to deal with that shit for one whole year. An entire 12 months go by. You never have to think about it. So every comment section that tries to throw hate, give it a year. That's all you have to say. It's so fun. I swear to God, it's going to catch on and it's going to be glorious. We're going to bring up somebody over here, an old dear friend of ours, of course. Let's see if she is ready to rock and roll. Nice person as well. But I have to make sure that these things are, that this screen is showing. Hold on one second. There we go. That would work. Hello, is the guest here? Special guest. Maybe not. Maybe not. They'll be here any moment, I'm sure. They're backstage, but saying hi to you guys. This is an important stream, guys. Very important. And we're going to lower the boom. This is eye-opening. Becca Scoops, you've been busted. Do you know what you did? Does Mitch know what you've been doing on the internet? See, you're dealing with high intellects over here. And we're going to show who the true Becca Scoops is in real time. They make it easy for us. They do. And you're going to see exactly why in a moment here. So we're still waiting for Toddy One Skip. As you can see, she's backstage here. Toddy's right there. You guys see Toddy. Let's see here. And Toddy's like, don't have Brie. She's like, don't have Brie and Sheena on. Look, I never tell them to come on. They come on the panel, but I was like, dude, I got you, dude. This is some stuff that we cover, serious shit, some serious shit sometimes, but we have fun doing it. This time when we cover serious stuff, it's actually hilarious because we're shining a spotlight on these hypocrites and the characters that they are behind the scenes. I guarantee you this live stream is going to open your eyes some, especially those who can use common sense and follow along with logic. You guys are going to see a lot in this live stream. And you know it's serious. When the Lakers are playing in the playoffs, game 1 against OKC, and I am here, but I'm going to make sure we cut it off by 5:30. I got to go watch the game. Still waiting for Toddy. Let me see if Toddy's here. Toddy, are you there yet? Or? I don't know. Someone wake Toddy up. I might have to, is Toddy in the chat or anything like that? Not sure what the deal is. What's the dealio? What up with the dealio, man? Oh, I think I hear somebody. Hey, Toddy. 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 One skip. Yeah, Toddy. Toddy. Oh, yeah, hottie, Toddy is the one skip. I told you it's a serious live stream. We shall wait. You know what? Let me just shoot her over a little message here. All right, we shall see. I think she's doing dishes over there. You guys doing okay? Happy Cinco de Mayo? Toddy? She's still working. We'll see. I have to keep an eye out on her.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. What's up, girl? How you doing? Long time.
Can you hear me?
I could hear you. Oh, shoot.
Morbid.
Hold on. I got you. I forgot to do the settings here. I got you.
Okay.
Hey, long time. Good to see you here. It's been a long
You
time.
too. Thanks.
Yeah, just got right into it. You want to start us off with just kind of a setup of just getting people like understanding what we're going to be discussing right now and going over?
Yeah, so I did my live stream today, and I explained how I felt used by Becca. And about a half hour, 45 minutes after the live stream, I get an email, and it had to do with you. It started bringing up like, do I know who you are? And I said, I hope we go through those emails, but I explained that if you're talking about his past, I'm familiar with that, and that, you've talked about it and blah, blah, blah. And then the person wrote, and I said something to the effect of, there's never been any charges on him, and I've seen edited things and what's supposed to be unedited, and I don't know. And so then that person proceeded to like send me this, I don't know, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even look at it. I just said, has this person ever written to me before? Because I was like, and I hit the icon when in the Gmail, and the person that signed this, their name was Annie.
Yep.
Yep, Annie.
Okay.
But when I hit the icon to see, has this person ever written to me before, it came up as Becca Scoops. I don't want to give her last name out.
Right. Yep.
But, and I said to myself, no. I promise you, I said to myself, no. And so I did it again, thinking there's a glitch. And then this Becca Scoops wrote to me in March 24.
So let's start there. That's a good starting point. And I'm going to start showing the emails as we're talking about March 16th, 2024, correct? Your first email from Becca Scoops.
And mind you, I did not, well, we'll see. I didn't know it was Becca Scoops. Becca Scoops didn't know she was Becca Scoops.
Correct. It was before Becca Scoops, but it is Becca Scoops, and we're going to prove it here in a moment here. It's pretty easy. I mean, when you read it, you just know. And this is what we do here. So I'm going to share the screen with you. And this is, can you see that screen? I would assume you can.
Yes.
All right. Let me get the viewers to see the screen that we're looking at here. You guys see that screen right there? Okay. But I'm going to switch to the full screen. Boom. All right. There it is on the screen right there. M. Rebecca. And then I redacted the last name because I don't know if that's Becca Scoop's last name or not. And it's March 16th, 2024. It reads, Dear Toddy, you have me laughing. I'm going to assume we are around the same age. That reference to the Gypsy Rose song, great song, gets stuck in my head every time I see anything about GRB. Anyway, my partner and I are starting a channel. I'm a retired psych RN, and he is a veteran detective, 20 years. Our first video is on, you guessed it, GRB. I just wanted to drop a note to say I really enjoy what you're doing. I'm going to be in your live tomorrow. Good luck. I know you'll be great, Becca. Clear as day, I would assume everybody with a brain would know, who is that? Becca Scoops, correct?
Yeah. I mean, now I know. I'll be honest with you. I just knew that maybe 10 minutes before I sent it to you. Like, I honestly, I forgot about these. I really forgot about these emails because, and I honestly forgot about this email. And like, it went out of my brain.
Right. And the email that we're speaking of, I'm going to remove this real quick so you guys have reference of that email address, okay, would be this one I'm going to show you guys on the screen. Rebecca D, this is the icon she used, or the profile picture. Let's get a closer look at this. That email came from this Google account, Gmail account. Let's go over here. You guys see, following Rebecca D, contact details. This is it. Take your screenshots. Contact details. That's the email address that was used to send that email, that initial email to Toddy One Skip, introducing herself. Becca Scoops. Are you guys following along? It's pretty easy, right? We're not even getting to the good stuff. This is just the beginning here. And yeah, we'll move on from there. Fair enough. No tricks or anything here. We're not playing any tricks. We're just showing what we know. And honestly, I had to look through this because Toddy sent me it. She's like, hey, you might want to take a look at it, you know, because I see it this way. Do you see it the same way I'm seeing it, is what she asked me, basically. And this is, I haven't even talked to Toddy
because
for a long time.
I mean, seriously, like, I sent the actual video of me hitting the icon saying, is there a glitch? Am I wrong? You know, what am I seeing here? Because I swear, like, and I don't swear, but I promise you that I was shocked. I was shocked, and again, fucking hurt. Just fucking hurt after putting up a live stream saying how I felt used. Fucking just do it again. Just fucking do it again.
Yeah, check this out, though.
I know we're gonna get there.
Oh, we're gonna get there. And you can say whatever the hell you want. And you know what? Rightfully so, because this is downright, it's evil, man. It's the inner workings of some demented lady. The way she operates, her character, you're going to see in this live stream. It's going to be abundantly clear. And I'd be surprised if you guys still believe the horse shit that she spews at this point. This is going to show her as the individual that she is. And we just got started. Is it fair to say, Toddy, that, okay, we all went over this email, right? The first initial email, March 16th, 2024. And we showed you the email address that was attached to that. These email threads we're going to see in the same order as it arrived in the future up until today is from the same email address by Becca Scoops. Moving on to the second email, here it is right there. March 16th, it looks like the same day, and Toddy replies to that email she got. Toddy just says, hey, thank you. What's your channel? See, she didn't even know who Becca Scoops was because it was the beginning. It barely got started. And she goes on, Toddy says, should be great with you too. You know, talking about her and Mitch. See, best to you. See you in the live stream, Toddy. And this is a typical creator thing to do in a small niche, is to go friendly and chummy with those who are already doing it and get in their good graces to use them. And that's what happened to Toddy, and that's what happened to me, and that's what happened to a lot of people. They use you until they don't need you, and then they do some dirty shit that we're going to find out that is really, really dirty, and it's going to show who the true Becca Scoops is. And I'm not just saying that. Do you want to... This is fair, Toddy? This is the email right here that you replied to initially? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
Do you want to read this one? This comes what day after? It's the same day. March 16th, 2024. You want to read that, or do you want me to continue to read? It's up to you.
Do you mind reading it?
I'll do it. And then you respond.
I'll be honest with you. I have the chat blocked, so I'm not distracted. So there's actually something on my screen. So
no problem.
I can't.
No worries.
I'm sorry.
Let me read it, and you respond.
Okay.
And if I get something incorrect, tell me.
Okay.
This email, same day, right after Toddy's initial reply, M. Rebecca D, it will be D, because I just blocked that out, redacted, because I'm a nice guy. I'm not here to dox anybody's last name, and I don't even know if it's Rebecca's last name. I'm just trying to show you guys receipts, something that other side claims they do, but they never do. They just say something, and then that's fact, and everybody follows. Me, I'm going to show you everything here. And Toddy caught this. Thank God, because it's going to give her the grace that she needs and the respect that she deserves for being treated like absolute scum. And you're going to find out. Second email from Becca to Toddy. It's called Desolation True Crime. I was able to confirm and deny some pretty crazy stuff with law enforcement close to the investigation. We already know what that is, the Detective Hancock guy. Oh, just watched your latest on Ryan, Fancy, Christie saga. I totally agree. What a clusterfuck of craziness that all is. The Blanchards, especially Christie, has been attempting to stave off the anti-Gyp channels. Even Gyp went straight to Nina, the beauty influencer. Seems that the plan with Gyp and Christie trying to silence all dissent by manipulating these people like Ryan and Nina. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Becca. Do you want to comment on that second email that you got from Becca?
Yeah. No, it's just an email that I got from her.
All right. We're just following the timeline. Toddy replies as she would, but replies on 3/21/2024. That's about 5 days out. And she says, I think I just subscribed to your channel. Was that just like by happenstance you just fell into it and not knowing it was actually Becca?
Well, no, I mean, I listen, she was a subscriber of mine, and I was just trying to show support for a newer channel. It wouldn't have mattered if it was Becca or not. It's what I usually do.
Okay. So there we go here. I think I just subscribed. We get it 5 days later. Here is the third email from Rebecca to Toddy, dated 3/28/2024, 7 days after the last email we read from Toddy. Rebecca says, hey there, been watching your videos, love them. I wanted to give you a heads up. We are in the final phases of editing our video on Gypsy Rose. We were able to speak with the law enforcement who worked on her case, and they gave us some insight and tidbits, especially about her parole. The real motive, possibly, and some attention or some missed things about the interrogation. We are going to upload them to my channel, Becca Scoops. It's undeniable now that this email is Becca Scoops. Pretty clear as day, and it has been from the very first email, but it's right there in your face. Feel free to bring it to anyone's attention or not. Yeah, plug my channel, promote it, so I can use you to get as many more people to follow me. And anyhow, since it seems we are both kind of new to doing this, I wanted to show you this website, which helped me build killer thumbnails. It's called Canva. There's the link. If you need help, I can guide you. I'm no expert. I heard what you said about being in with sec. Are you Italian? Okay. Okay, I am. I've watched you enough to know I trust you. I'm hoping to keep my real identity secret on YouTube, but I wanted to share it with you. My first husband was killed in the line of duty by a gang member who now sits on death row. My son followed in his footsteps. Here's the video, blah, blah, blah. That just confirms more that, yes, that is Becca Scoops. Keep up the great content, Becca. Anything you want to say about that there, Toddy?
No, so yeah, I just wouldn't have shared this if this stuff wasn't already out about the gang member stuff and stuff like
There's
that.
There's nothing nefarious right there. It's just simple.
Yep. No. I know, but yeah.
I get
Just
you.
the husband was killed and stuff like that. I wouldn't have shared that if that wasn't information out there.
Right. And that's not the point of this live. So let's move on. Right. Here is Toddy replying on March 28th, 2024. And blame me. Okay, blame me for anything. Never blame any of my panel guests. Because I don't have accountability. Toddy, wow. Toddy says, wow, I'm so sorry, Becca. Congrats to your son. I'm not Italian, but my stepmom was, and her whole family. Love to see your video. I subbed to you, but there isn't any content. Thanks for Canva. I have to check it out. I just very little time. You just have very little time. Perhaps I can tonight. Thank you for the support and words. Thank you for your husband and son's service, Toddy. There we go. Pretty straightforward. Any comments there for you, Toddy?
No.
Moving on to the next email. Dated the same, 3/28/2024. Rebecca responds to that previous email. And Rebecca says, yeah, we decided to hide past videos from like 7 years ago. That's not important. Okay. I was working as a writer and used to use YouTube to upload new stuff that I then inserted into my articles. So the past content is super old news pieces. We decided to just rename the channel instead of starting a new one, much easier. My partner is my husband. He was a detective for over 20 years for San Diego PD. I know you said you are the East Coast or in the East Coast or in that time zone. Do you work from home? Your channel is really taken off. And I have to laugh because you're not even putting on your makeup or styling your hair while doing your commentary. I don't get those videos. The millennials and Gen Zs can be strange. Well, I'm sure they think we are weird. The boomers, blah, blah, blah. My husband loves your content and he is tough to please. Oh my. He says that it's because you're so real. I hate when people put your, Y-O-U-R. Let's continue. You're so real. I have 3 sons. Joey is my middle son, blah, blah, blah. Right now, I'm so worried. He is working at the location where his dad was, killed. It's Watts, South Central L.A. I'm from L.A. Straight out of Compton. Yeah, he's in Compton. It's not that rough, guys. Compton ain't that rough. That's old school gangsta. Are you hoping to monetize your content? We hope we can make content that can add a little income. Right there is a confession of what the objective was in the first place, is to make money. But that's not even what we're talking about here. Anyways, thanks for the kind words. I won't be in the videos, so this is me. I'm 59, lived my whole life in SoCal. Becca, so did I. Do you want to comment on this one here, Toddy?
Yeah, there was something at the beginning that I did want to comment on.
Go for it.
Hang on.
I hope you guys are doing all right. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
So no, I'm sorry, it's not. It must have been the last one, but it wasn't very important,
okay.
I guess.
All right, we'll move on. This email thread continues, and these are all the emails from this account.
I did. This is it. I'm sorry. So when she says, because Bree said last night that, or not Bree, Charlie said last night that, how could Becca not be familiar with YouTube when she used it before? And this says that she did that because she uploaded to YouTube. So I don't know if she got paid. I don't know if that was the difference. But Charlie said that, and this reiterates that.
Wow,
this
Charlie! Let's give it up for Charlie. Holy shit, she's even getting some stuff right. No, I'm sure we all love Charlie. Come on. All right, dude. Thank you for pointing that out. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm not even thinking about that stuff. But let's move on here. So the email thread continues. Let me put the other screen here. There we go. We read this. Let's move on. This was dated March 28th, 2024. This is the very next day, March 29th, 2024. M. Rebecca, as you can tell right there. Hey, just saw the gypsy update. I am floored, not because she left him, but because what the detectives told us about the real motive ties directly into this latest development about her marriage falling apart. We started working on our video in January and had no way of knowing if any of what we were told would make sense. Wow, just wow. That's an email from Becca to Toddy, dated March 29th, 2024. Any comments there? Toddy?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
We might have some little bit of feedback on your end. I don't know if there's noise back there, but I'm not sure because I just want to make sure everybody hears all this. And even if you want to leave that on or have that background, you could just mute. And then when you want to talk, then go ahead and unmute.
Is this better? Is this better or is it still feedback?
That's pretty good.
Okay. I had a fan run. Sorry about that.
Okay. No problem. No, actually, I do hear it still.
Okay, I'll shut this.
I'm a pain in the ass. All right, here we go. Next email, March 29th. I believe it's the same day as the other email. M. Rebecca. This is from Becca Scoops to Toddy One Skip. Sorry for the short email burst. You see, the investigators we spoke to lamented that they were never able to fully investigate the crime. Once the DA signed off on giving poor Gypsy a plea deal, the detectives had to stop investigating. However, they had worked on it for over 11 months and had a very good theory of why she did it. The DA signed off on the deal due to public sentiment at the time. This poor abused child thing. After the detectives divulged their theory, I was a little skeptical at first. They pointed us to stuff on the interrogation video. Stuff she said before the interrogation started while sitting in that room on the couch. That made sense. I just emailed our source today, hoping he'll have a reaction to her marriage falling apart. Anyway, the Gypsy shit show, a lot of grammatical errors, just keeps on rolling. Take care, Becca Scoops. Becca Scoops. Comments on that?
No comment. Nope.
All right, perfect. Moving right along. I hope everyone's following us. It's pretty damn simple. Fast forward to, it looks like today, March. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, this at that bottom email is Saturday, March 30th, 2024, 2:26 a.m. Toddy replying back to that last email we read to Rebecca. Toddy says this. Hi, Rebecca. I am reading your emails. Thank you so much, or so much. I am at work right now. I'm trying to put some videos out there. And so, no, I don't work from home. I actually work about 48 hours a week, but I'm gonna be off the next week. But I got 1 million things to do, and I am going somewhere. I'm gonna reread all these emails, but again, I think that's a fascinating story and heartbreaking story as well. And I pray that your son is safe and remains safe. Thank you for sending me the Canva. I do have to do thumbnails. I'm just trying to do everything, and especially now, I might well have a lot going on in my life at the moment. Sorry, I'm using talk to text. You gotta love talk to text. Hopefully, it's coming out okay. So I just got a lot on my plate right now, but I do want to learn how to do the thumbnail. So thank you so much for that. Have a very happy and healthy Easter. And I promise I will read these emails over the next few days as I am off. And thank you for the time. And of course, happy to help stuff with the channel. Toddy. Comments?
Yeah, so I want you guys to understand that there was no real Becca Scoops here. This was a woman named Rebecca I was writing to who was soon going to become Becca Scoops. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is before Becca popped off, if there was even a video yet. So I'm clearly, because I know Becca, this is not the email that I write to with Becca Scoops or that I've written to since 2024. And you guys, I guess, will see that. This is an email. I mean, this email address only came to me today from after being used 2 years ago. That's what.
And you guys had a fallout. She hasn't reached out to you when you're getting smashed. I mean,
oh no. We were talking.
Okay.
We were talking to each other. And it was me doing the reaching out, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
We were talking to each other probably up until a couple months ago when I just felt, yeah, I can't, I couldn't anymore. I just felt like like I had heard the things about the baby pictures, and
Right.
I thought, my God,
But that's just
so yeah.
bizarre, Toddy, that you still had some communication with her still to this day, even the way you were treated.
I checked on her. I fucking checked on her when she got hacked. I checked on her. I thought she was my friend. I was a friend to her. I was a friend to her, man. I was a fucking friend to her. That's why when you divulge at the end of this, why my voice is um is so angst.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to take a quick break and bring up a dreamer? Do you want to say hi to her or no? It's up to you. Just
I'll
say,
do whatever you want. I mean, I don't know, Dreamer. We've had our words. I just don't want any drama. That's all I'm
no,
begging.
we're just going to say a quick hi. I like her being, just your permission. Hey, what's up, dreamer? What's going on?
I probably get a bunch of backlash, but you took my picture off your page. I owe you one. You are being streamed as I speak on TikTok.
Hey, can I ask you something real quick, dreamer?
Sure.
We have a thing going on here on this very channel, this movement, and it's called Give It a Year. I know you have a seat. Do you think you'll think about changing your name from Have a Seat to Give It a Year? And that's all you say, because whenever haters come in, whatever, check this out. Okay, we still need to talk.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh no, come on, that'll be so much fun.
I tell you what, Bones.
Yes.
Send me any information you want. Send it to me, and I'll give it a seat.
Give it a seat. No, give it a year. Give it a year. Come on, let's do it. You know why? Let me explain this. What do you hate that comes around every year? What do you hate that you have to deal with every year, once a year?
You.
Okay. No, honestly, like a bill or something like that.
I couldn't help that one.
But how about this?
I don't like you any better than I did before, but you took my face off your merchandise. So I had to, and I got another question to ask you.
All right. And we're going to get back into the emails.
Okay. You got other channels.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to follow you on there. What are they?
Ooh, we'll talk behind the scenes on that one. But some of them I can't give you. Let's just say.
Why?
Because, but they're content that you won't even know it's me. So, and stuff you're probably not into. I guarantee you, because 95% are males as far as viewers. So,
Men?
Yes. Oh, no. Not that way. Just watching the videos, not hanging out on live streams. All right. Hey, think about it, though, Dreamer. Give it a year, okay? Give it a year to think about it.
I'm not changing my no.
Come on. No. All right. We'll talk about it some more.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming up.
I got kept out of a box today because I went in defense of you.
Thank you.
Because I told him, I said, Rebecca did admit to sending those pictures of the baby to creators, and I got the receipt, and I said, it's on my, do you know I had to open up your live and watch it to get to that point so I could basically steal it from you and taped it so I could put it on my page.
I appreciate it, you backing me up and getting my back, but it's not necessary. You don't have to do it. I'm not asking you for it, but hey, that means a lot to me.
I didn't say that.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, come by next time.
I appreciate that you took my, because I never got any money or anything back from what you sold. I just wanted my picture off there.
We got it. Give it a year, and you don't even have to give that a year. It's done.
Do you know there's a creator that put an AI with me in a wedding dress and you in a tuxedo?
I know. All right. Thanks, Dreamer. All right, I got to get back
in
to
all
talking.
fairness, I liked that. In all honesty.
I thought it was funny. Girl, I did. She follows me. And I'll give her credit because she put up one video and it had my name. And I messaged her. I said, look, I don't think you did this on purpose. And I don't think she did because there's some real small writing. And I said, I could see how it bypassed you, but you got my full name on it. See? Now look at there. I just doxed myself. See how it is?
Okay. Hey, we're going to get back. We're going to get back to the program. But what a refreshing break that was. Thank you. Thanks.
Who makes theirs? I've been doxed about 3-4 times by Madison.
Assholes.
What the
Tell
hell?
her to give it a year. Go to Madison right now and type in all of her comments. Give it a year. Give it a year. Give it a year. Give it a year with Dreamer.
And why'd you decide to pick on Rebecca?
We're not picking on her. Her own words and her own truth and actions are picking on
I
her.
understand that.
So we're just shining the light
Now,
on
I
it.
haven't called her. I did call her out today. It's on my page because I got that receipt. I left her alone because to me, she's ridiculous.
Okay.
She claims she's a retired nurse. Retired nurse, my butt.
This is the
She
longest
was
you've been on this
kicked out
live stream. You
from-
always just quit because you're
No,
discussing with
she
me
sat
all the
there
time.
and was writing subscriptions and everything illegally. Let me put it this way. You go to the nurse's site, you put in my name, because I was one of the first in the state of California to ever be certified as a CNA, which is a fancy title for butt wiper, right? It's going to say inactive because I got burned out. When it came time to renew, I said, I'm not doing it. I tore it up. I retired from it. You go to hers, it's going to say revoked, meaning the state took it away from her.
All right. Thank you.
She's not a woman enough to admit it. So I've left her alone because to me, she's an idiot. But you keep it
Not
up.
going to
so let
argue
me
with
keep
that.
it.
All right. Thank you,
I
Dreamer.
don't consider you a friend.
Give it a year.
And it's not about backing you up. But if you could expose her, I'm all for it. Because let me tell you something, when you was live, I'm in the box saying, go, Bo, go, go, go.
Hey, thank you so much, Dreamer. Appreciate you. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get blocked by the person streaming you. But I don't
Send my
care.
love to your mom. I hope she's doing well. We'll see you next time, though, on the next live, because we got to really handle this.
She's doing okay. I mean, she's on, Bones, to be honest, she's on hospice, and I don't think she'll be here by next year.
Jesus. All right. Way to bring it down. But, man, that's tough. I'm sorry. But hopefully she lives comfortably and she feels the love from you, Dreamer. She really will appreciate this.
No, I have backup. I have nurses that come in. I have other CNAs that come in 3 times a week. So
Yeah.
I do have a lot of medical people that
good
come
for
in.
you for taking care of your mom. I applaud you for that. Seriously.
Thank
really.
you.
Thank you.
How's your mom doing?
She's doing great. Great news and stuff like that. So
Okay, well,
I
you
got
know, you were
this week.
offline so long. I said, because something happened. I thought maybe something happened to your mom. Maybe she passed away and you were in mourning. I didn't know.
No,
I was
she's
trying to figure
healthy.
out,
She's
why
healthy.
is he on live? Did something happen to his poor mom?
Yeah, no, physically she is healthy. I mean, it's just the dementia. And if people with I guess
I
family
lost my
members
brother
with
too.
dementia, Alzheimer's, it's a terrible disease. And
Yeah, I know. I
really
took care of him
sad.
many years, Bones, and
Yeah.
I lost my brother to dementia.
Yeah. Yep. It's rough, but hey, she's doing great.
I mean,
Thank you for asking.
I'm the last one alive.
You're the of your siblings?
Yeah, I'm the
Okay.
oldest, and I'm the last one alive. I lost my sister to ALS. And Bones, to be honest with you, after watching my sister pass away from this, I swear to God, if a doctor told me I had ALS, I might take a pow to myself.
Oh no, don't,
I
let's
will
not
not
do, no, let's not do it. Dreamer, thank you so much. We got to go though. We got to finish this. We got to finish it. Come back next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the chat.
All right, peace and love. Peace and love. There we go. Whew. That was a good break though. I'm glad she's doing well, her mom. I know Sheena.
Yep.
Sheena's backstage. Sheena, sorry, can't bring you up. Next time for sure. Just talk in the chat right now. I promise, Toddy, that none of those type of shenanigans are happening. And we're going to get to the content right now again. Thanks for being patient, guys. Appreciate that. And it's just us two, anyhow, trying to get this done. Hey, Toddy, before we had Dreamer on here, we were going over, did I go over this? Yeah. So you emailed Rebecca Scoops, just thanking her for all the, like thumbnail tips with the Canva and so on and so forth. That's where kind of we left off.
Right.
Okay. Did you want to comment further or shall we move on to the next?
Again, I completely forgot about these emails until the one that came today, because this isn't the same email address that Becca and I had.
She switched it up with the whole Becca Scoops at Gmail or something like
Yeah,
that.
now I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I hadn't used this email address in 2 years with her. That's a fact, because
Right.
I think it stops in 2024
Let me-
until today.
Let me just
Until
give a
today.
little bit of a side note here. I also received emails with that very email address from Rebecca Becca Scoops back then, that same email, and it is Becca. I mean, it's just obvious. It's proof. Do we have to prove
Oh,
it?
no. For sure, it's Becca Scoops. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is I completely forgot about these emails until I got the email today with the same icon from somebody calling themselves Annie. And that's what you're
Yes,
gonna bring up.
that's what we're getting
But
to.
yeah, but I just wanted to say that, yeah, like, so this was before I even knew Becca Scoops or anything, but this was definitely Becca Scoops.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm not questioning that at all.
That's,
It is
yeah, I wasn't
1000%.
saying your question, but we're just trying to
Okay.
establish it for the viewing audience because sometimes they can't follow along too
Guys,
well.
it's Becca Scoops. It's Becca Scoops.
Moving right along. Next email brings us to today. So this last email was it, right? From that account after you,
Yeah, again, 2 years ago, you know
2
what I'm
years ago.
saying? 2 years ago. So,
All of a sudden, Toddy goes live and you
well, let me say something. I think that there was, and you're gonna have to tell me or not.
okay.
I think that there was a more detailed email about what happened to her family, and I think you retracted that because it went to me talking about the sad story. So I think that there was, or maybe I retract. It was just more detailed about what happened to her personally, and
Gotcha.
so that shouldn't be shared anyway.
All right, perfect. I'm glad I didn't have it to share then, as long as, you know, you gave us kind of the gist of what that email was. So,
Yeah.
all right, perfect. Which brings us to today, and we're going to share. Let's see if that worked. Can you guys hear us now? Can you guys hear us? Oh, shit. That was my fault. I am so sorry, guys. God, I'm a rookie. You guys could hear us now. I am so sorry. How much did you guys miss of all this? When did you guys, where did we leave off? What did you hear last? Damn. What did you all hear last? Does anybody know what y'all heard last? How long were we gone? 10 minutes?
God.
Oh no. Where were we last? Does anybody know? Damn.
Did they see the thread of the bells on
No, we were just talking to ourselves the entire time.
Well, it's good practice.
Damn rookie. Dude, we made some good points. And that's the end of the live, folks. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Holy, did you guys see Dreamer come on? Do we have to repeat that bit again? After Dreamer left. Okay. So let's start over from when Dreamer left. Holy Christ. That's a lot to explain, man. All right. At least we got you guys back. Totally my fault. What a dumb mistake. That was really dumb on my part. I had the stream paused. I actually paused it with one of my fingers. I don't know. So I was like, why is it not working? I paid for internet this month. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. Let's go here. Okay, 1 second. Sorry for my loud keyboard. I'm going to have to switch that out too, guys. Sorry. Okay, this was the last email, people. Oh, I gotta say it all again. All right. So this was the last email that Toddy sent. We left off here when Dreamer was here. I'll have to edit this in the replay, so you guys don't have to listen to that. It'll just be smooth transition. But here it is right here. Basically, just a refresher, Toddy wrote on March 30th, 2024 to Rebecca, or Becca Scoops. Hey, thank you. You know, basically, thank you for the help that you gave me with the thumbnail tips on Canva and all that stuff. Wished her well, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. Anything else that we need to talk about in this kind of last email type deal?
Yeah. So again, I was saying that as far like this was before Becca Scoops. This was a woman I'm writing to. Her name is Rebecca. And, you know, she's just somebody who watched my channel, as far as I know, and wanted to have her own channel with her husband and such. and that was it, basically.
Okay.
So yeah.
Fair enough. Which brings us to this next.
And I completely forgot about these. I don't know how much you guys heard or not,
They didn't hear
but
that part.
okay, so yeah, so here's the thing. I completely forgot about these. These went out of my head and until I mean, I didn't even read them now before I sent them to Morbid, to be honest with you, because you're gonna see that
Mhm.
this isn't the same address that I would write to Becca for 2 years. This was last used in 2024, I believe, until it came up today as something
A different name, but the same email address.
exactly in
Yep.
the same avatar or icon,
Yep.
whatever it is.
Which we're going to get to right now. So Toddy goes live today, earlier, and she's
Yeah.
just expressing how she felt like she was betrayed and used. And
Yeah.
go,
No,
so
I
on and
said
so
that.
forth.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've so and I did. I mean, I came on vulnerable. I said how I felt used and I was hurt, and that was just the truth, and I said that, I felt that Becca was a friend, and, I completely forgot about these emails because this wasn't Becca Scoops to me. This was a woman that wrote to me who was starting her own channel, and I completely forgot about that. And so I Morbid will show you the time that this friggin' email comes in after I say I felt used and by Becca Scoops.
This email right
So
here is what she's
yeah.
referring to. Let me see if I can make that a little bit bigger here. Oops. This email. So this email comes in right after Toddy's live stream today. From the same email address, which I'm going to show you on the screen. Do you see that? At the very left top corner, what does it say? Morbid. That's the subject. That's the topic.
But look at the name. Look at it says M. Annie.
Annie. It was M. Rebecca. Same email address, dated today. And we're going to see this right here because is it all starting to come together, folks? Are you seeing the light? 61 years old, is she? Is that what we're dealing with at this time? What do you guys think? All right. Let me show you guys. Here it is right here. Man, I got to switch that up right there. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to show you the proof. And the proof.
Wait a minute. There should be an email before that one though, because there was a very casual email that. So I don't know if you got every. Because wait a minute.
Tell us about that one.
I'm gonna read it. I'm
Okay.
gonna read it. So hang on one second. Hang on.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think because Toddy didn't want to give me too personal stuff of Becca, because we're not here to dox or trying to do anything dirty. We're just here to show you the proof of who these people are, especially Becca Scoops. Who are you really following? How does she act behind the scenes? And who really has, I guess, a really terrible reputation here? And how could you trust her?
Okay, so wait a minute.
Forward?
So maybe this the one that starts at 1:50 p.m.?
Let me see here. Sorry.
And it goes through this whole thing.
What is the date of that email?
It would be today.
Yes. You mean the one that I showed on the screen?
The one that you were just showing on the screen.
From Annie?
But I think from Annie, yeah. But
Okay.
I thought that there was a more casual one that came before.
Right.
And I guess it did. That would have been the first. Wait a minute. So hang on. So wait a minute. Yeah. So. Okay. No, there is a more casual email. There's one that comes in. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Is it pertinent stuff? Anything that we really have
Yes.
to?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just kind of going through what to say or what to include.
Yeah, I'm just going through the email basically, and so there was one that. See, I'm having. Okay, hang on.
We're going to get to what Annie says, Shorty Pie.
Okay. You know what? No, they start at 150 and then there's one at 211. I'm sorry. And then, yeah, okay. You got it. Morbid. I'm wrong.
Okay.
Sorry about that. My apologies.
No worries. So, guys, after she gets emailed by Becca Scoops' trying to be alt Annie, was it M Annie? M Annie, when it was M Rebecca, from this very email address with this very same icon on Gmail account, Rebecca D, her last name, using the same contact details, Desolation Desolation True Crime TC at Gmail. Remember the first email? She said something about Desolation True Crime.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
there it is. Boom. This is Rebecca. This is Becca Scoops pretending to be M Annie, because she used back in 2024 those same details, those same emails. And how do you figure this out? All you do, like Toddy did, go to your Google account. And then you could see the chain of interactions you had that are tied to specific people, specific email addresses. Boom, you got busted. But what did you get busted for? Being a 61 two-year-old at this time, going around trying to stir shit and use her again, using Toddy again after you threw her in the garbage. For what? We're going to get into it. Because they talk about us planning. Oh, there's no planning here. There is no planning here. But they're planning.
So let me just show you what I'm going to go. Let me just show you.
Okay.
Because this is what it looks like to me, just so people see. So I get an email. Yeah, so I wanted, okay. So I get an email and let me see. Sorry about that. Can you see Annie? Can you see at least the name Annie there?
Let me put you on screen full. Yes.
Okay. So now hang on a second. So I don't want to dox her either. So when I first got this email, right, it comes through, it says Annie. It doesn't say anything about a Becca. This is what it says. So when I go ahead and I click on the email that comes up to read the email, it comes up as Annie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
When you read the email, look.
It says Annie because it used to say Rebecca because she used the same email address.
Annie, so purposefully, she's trying to be somebody else. But then the minute you click on the icon, Rebecca and her last name comes up. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm thinking I'm getting something from somebody named Annie. And what's better is you're going to show how she signs it, fucking Annie.
Oh, Becca, you got... Oh my, she signed it Annie? Oh my God.
Yeah, because I wrote back to her. So, you know what I'm saying? And she does. She signs it Annie.
Can you show us the icon that you use for Annie? Just real quick.
The same icon is the same thing.
Can you hold it up to the screen? Guys, take a look at the icon. Go a little bit.
I'm trying.
There we go. You guys see that icon? Do you see that now? Yeah. They see it. Do you see it?
Okay.
You see it? Becca, you got some explaining to do. I thought you were never around on the internet, but see what she does. It's pretty bad. So on Google account, basically you can see all the interactions tied to anybody's email address, phone number, whatever's in your Google contacts. And it gives you the history of interactions, you and Rebecca Scoops. I'm going to have to change all the emojis up there. Those are old. But here it is. This is this is what the interactions that Toddy had with this account, Desolation True Crime, which is Becca Scoops and Annie. Now, you and Rebecca, here's your history. It goes from 8 minutes ago when Toddy got off her live stream today, calling her out for just using her and just sharing how shitty it is. You see 8 minutes ago, the subject titled morbid. Go to the very bottom. That was the first email chain. You know how you have your email chains and within a title, bells on her toes. That's the title that Becca Scoops used to initially send Toddy the first email, reaching out to Toddy. That was the first chain of emails, bells on her toes. That was dated back in March 2024. How do we know this? Bells on her toes. Receipt. First email was, again, we established back in March 16th, 2024. This is an email here that says March 30th. This is the email chain of bells on her toes. As you can see here at the very bottom, as we saw, bells on her toes. 8 minutes ago, right after Toddy got off the live stream she did today, she gets another email chain called Morbid. She gets on off her live stream. She gets this on Gmail. Toddy's smart. What she does is, what the heck? I've seen this email before. And she goes to her Google account to see what were our past interactions, because I swear to God, they had a different name before. And boom, it's Rebecca.
Don't give me that much credit.
Okay.
Please don't give me that much credit. That's
Smarter
not what
than
happened.
me. I don't even check that. But.
What happened was all I said, this person sent so much, like I said, they were overwhelming with what they sent today. And
Right.
so I just wanted to see if I had ever had any interaction with them.
Correct.
And lo and behold, when I clicked on that icon, it came up as Rebecca. It came up as it came up, and I'm like, no. And I mean, I even took, as you know, I took a video of that on my phone and sent it to you and said, what the fuck? Am I doing something wrong here? I mean, could this be? I was just shocked. I was shocked. I just was shocked. You know, that's just the truth.
And so now we're going to go to today's email interactions. What is this? Toddy One Skip gets an email titled Morbid. What is Toddy kind of known for? Toddy is the one that won't put up with anybody breaking the law. If she sees something that is criminal, she has no problem going down to her local police station. She's been pretty known about that. Is that fair to say? Like you ain't gonna put up with shit online if somebody's doing a crime. You're gonna go straight to your local police station and report it. She's been known to do this. Becca
I have
Scoops.
a running. I seriously have a running. I have something running now with a state police officer, and that's been known on my other channel. So that's 1000% true.
And most of the community knows this. Becca Scoops knows this. So who should you use to go do your dirty work again? Right? A former friend that you shat on, someone that trusted you and believed in you, trying to use the same email address to manipulate her to go report a crime that never happened. But check this out. Now it gets juicy. The interaction, that email address we're going to show right now on the screen. Let me get that set up here. That audio thing that our stream that just kept going and going, buffering, really screwed us. Me. So here's that email address right there that came in today. Let me go to a different screen here so the people can see it. So this came in today. And I guess I'm going to have to read most of it. So it comes from M. Annie. You guys see this? Titled Morbid. That's the email chain that I talked about, tied to that same email address. It says M. Annie comes in today. You can see it at the top right corner, and the top left corner has the email subject. M. Annie. It's M. Rebecca, Becca Scoops, pretending to be Annie. Morbid's dark past. Now she's spilling the beans about me and my past, a fake past that exists on the internet only, because that's what they do. It's been documented for how many years now, and nobody does anything about it, but they just do this stuff. And this is what Becca's been doing. She uses people. She uses people to do her own dirty work. Here it goes. Morbid's dark past. I don't know if this is allowed, but after Morbid's live talking about Perez, I dug into Morbid's past a bit and found this Kiwi Farms post. I didn't post the link because I don't know if links from Kiwi Farms are allowed. If you want to see the original post, blah, 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 Kiwi Farms, Jimmernan, I don't condone Perez's past. Here's the post. I searched for the forum for this guy, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on. Misery Box is not a YouTuber. We think is. Look at how long this is detailed. I'm not going to read all of it. You guys could screenshot it and go crazy. This is just context here. So let me introduce you to Jimmernan, blah, 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 as the internet knows him as Misery Box, a YouTuber, blah, 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 Howard Sterncliff, et cetera, et cetera. These combinations of events resulted in him crying on air, turning against and doxing every single person, blah, blah, blah. Perma-banned, attempted to resell official NBA logos, all of the stuff that my trolls have put out there for years since 2016. All the same regurgitated shit. And if you want to know, go ask Hello Starlight, because Hello Starlight doesn't lie. She'll tell you the truth. She knows all this stuff. They use the same thing that they defended me for coming into this community or being here. And now all of a sudden they're using the same tactics that my trolls have on me, that they have created, that they have spliced up and stuff like that. But here's the thing. I don't care. I don't have to be held accountable, but I want to hold these people accountable. 61, 62-year-old woman acting as if she's M. Annie, trying to trick her friend to do her dirty work to expose who? Me. Because why? She's under attack? We're not here to attack her. We're here to shine a huge spotlight. And that spotlight is fucking hot. The temperature is rising and she's feeling it. She's cooking under these lights and can't handle it under 3 live streams done here on this very channel. It's coming, right? The truth is really coming out. So this continues. You want to read this? Take a screenshot. Go ahead and read it. This goes on. This is one email today sent to Toddy. After this episode, Jimmernan cries, blah, blah, blah. After this episode, when hiding for several months.
I got to tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I was just checking my emails and I want you to know somebody sent me that exact same email.
Mm-hmm.
And it came from a different person. And yeah, this person's saying, this is at 7:30 tonight. It's from a Crystal W. Why are you telling Morbid Becca sent this? Well, hopefully you're seeing this was a minute ago. I mean, because she did.
Dude, we just proved it. How dumb are these people? See, it doesn't matter what you say. That's why I call them low IQ. And I just do it jokingly, but it's actually true. These people they just go. They don't care about truth. They claim to care about truth, right? They're about the truth train and you guys believe in it. These are your leaders. These are the people that are leading you to the promised land or whatever. But I think we just pretty much exposed a fraud and a dirty, dirty old lady who's playing games on the internet at her big old age. It's true, and it gets worse.
Don't call her an old lady because I'm older than her.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm an old lady too.
We're older. I mean, shit. I called myself old when I was 40 looking at a 60-something-year-old.
Let me rephrase that. It's okay being an old lady, but a dirty old lady doing some nasty, shitty, disgusting, vile acts on the internet behind people's backs when you're supposed to be their supposed friend who trusted you, who backed you. Toddy wants to get back the shit out of Becca Scoops all the way. And this is how you're going to treat her? You're going to use her like you're going to try to trick her to do your dirty work because you can't handle the heat? Wow. Okay. Let's continue, though, because we need to get to our point. Look at all this stuff. Just keep reading. Oh, Klonopin, influence of Klonopin, box wine, all the trigger troll stuff. At least I don't have a criminal record or anything like that. Here is a great breakdown. Here, go to this Reddit page. Misery box
People can't
exposed.
see that. People can't see that. It's not up on screen.
Oh,
right?
sorry. I have it on screen, but I don't have it for you on screen. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
No, then it doesn't need no, it doesn't have to be on for me then.
No, I'm gonna put
I
it
just-
on. Misery box, former YouTuber, blah blah blah, Jimmernam, repeated doxer, etc., etc. I'm not a baby doxer. I had a jab. All right. List goes on and on. I just want you to listen to the buzzwords and how this is structured, because we're getting to how Case, the fucking puppet over there, is well, we're going to get to how he's involved and how they make a plan to destroy, to save their grift. Because Becca is seeing that people are going to see the light eventually. Nobody calls her out like this. This has never been done in this Gypverse ever. But it's happening, and it's going to continue to happen. And I'm feeling the passion back, and I want to get it back into this, because now I have an entire universe to shine the light on, and it's going to be glorious, and we're doing it. And I got to thank the people that are willing to speak up, like Toddy, about this. People are starting to email me stuff anonymously. It doesn't even matter. They use a fake email. Send it to me. You want to shine the light on these people and show them who they truly are? These people are supposed to lead these people with this false narrative using a dead woman who got brutally murdered. Grift. She's trying to save her money and her grift, period, end of story. She goes to lengths like this to do it. Childish little things. Moving right along. This is just part of the email chain that the email that Toddy got. Look at this. It keeps going and going. All of this stuff, right? Look at so much content exists on Basically Morbid. Look at all this, the plethora, harass, docs, Jimmernam, just the buzzwords. And look at these YouTube links. Here is a video where a YouTuber named Q-Star re-edits the previous linked expose with updates, blah, blah, blah. Take your pictures and screenshots. I don't care. Read it to your heart's content. It doesn't even matter. Look at this, Reddit, Jimmer lately, blah, 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 fucking crazy, Jimmernam. I had followed this locale. Oh, this is where she lies.
No, this gets worse. This fucking, fuck this, man. I am so fucking angry.
We're going to get...
I didn't even...
Let's finish this, and we're going to get to your thoughts, man. I'm going to give you the floor.
No, you don't know what I just uncovered here, man.
Again?
Yeah, because the thing that said fucking Case... Like, I didn't even notice the thing that said Case. You saw three things. You saw the thing that you went over.
I'm going to show it on screen.
That said March 16th Case.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, I just opened that.
What is it?
It's sticking up for Case and lying about Case.
Right here, you're talking March 16th?
Yes, like, I don't know that I even sent you that.
You didn't send me that email chain. I didn't even know what that was. I thought it was just something that shouldn't have.
It's about Case. And I'm just opening this fucking now and realizing it came from Becca Scoops. Like, my heart is fucking beating out of my fucking chest, so help me
Boom.
God.
Busted again.
This is
Messy.
shit that I didn't fucking, so help me God. So help me God. I'm not making this shit
Sorry,
up.
I didn't have you on screen. Show us what you're showing us. There it is. I know.
Yeah, I have something that I had like covering the chat. See, I'm shaking. I'm not even fucking lying, man. I'm like,
tap on your screen.
Fucking,
it's not lit.
My screen's not lit. What do you mean?
Oh, it just turned off.
On my phone. I'm sorry, on my phone. Man, I am
There you go. There, right there. Case is bullshit. Toddy, longtime viewer, supporter of your channel. There it is. Case. Oh shit. Take your screenshots, people.
Oh man, wow. I'm
61.
I'm just shaking. I'm gonna let's go on, but
We might have to cover that chain another time. I mean, it just gets worse. Just imagine what else she's doing, thinking that she'll never get caught.
Fucking A. Okay, please
All
take
right,
me
let's
off
continue.
the full screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
All right.
I'll send you this. I'll fucking send you this.
All right. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let me remove this. Ah, fuck. Sorry. I'm trying not to cuss, man. But it just keeps...
That's all right. I'm doing enough for the both of us.
Oh.
I'm so hot right now. I am so fucking angry right now.
So we've gone through this email. It started with the morbid subject right here that came in today, this email. Page 1, page 2, as you can see here. Page 3, blah, 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 Jimmernam, Sans, blah, blah, blah. All these key buzzwords, so long with all these references. And look, over here, here's a video where Morbid threatens a mother of a minor that he will grape a boy. Oh, really? I think that's criminal, right? I mean, and she's sending it to Toddy to do what? For how long now? How long did I know, Becca? 2.5 years, and now she's sending it because the light is shining a little bit too bright and the temperature is too hot. Reaching, talking about reaching and grasping for straws for the last bit of pennies that drop from that goddamn truth train. Grifter, you grifter. Now you're bringing it up. If it was real, I thought your husband Mitch is a detective, or was. Shouldn't he be upset about that? Shouldn't you tell him so he could go to his local precinct? Because I live in California too. I live in SoCal. What are you doing? And you expect everybody to believe you as a couple, a professional couple. And you and your husband Mitch, who's a former detective, are doing nothing about a threat to grape a boy? You are doing nothing about what you claim here. Look at that other line. Here's Morbid talking to minors in Discord about XXX porn. I believe that's a crime. What does Mitch think? Is he not going to go to his local police department and report this? Why? Why is this? Annie? Should we call you Annie Scoops? Becca's been scooped. Here's Morbid confronting about making a 12-year-old a moderator in his Discord. Well, maybe that's not criminal. I don't know. But the other two certainly are. But she's sitting on it. And now she forwards it to the one that's known to call law enforcement. The one, Toddy One Skip, that is known to actually not put up with criminal shit. But guess what? Toddy already looked into this shit a long time ago because she's responsible. And she actually cared. She just wanted to make sure, hey, if I come up on this dude's panel and I actually support him, I better find out what the fuck the story is, because I'm getting the same stuff now that Annie's trying to spin to Toddy One Skip under an email address that she used 2 years ago. The same email address named M. Rebecca, and now Annie. 61 years old, folks. So here's that email chain. Again, there's like 4 pages. It's long. Toddy emails back. I don't think Toddy even read that entire email. I mean, who would?
No, I didn't. But I can't see the screen. I can't see anything on the screen.
Oh, I'm so
anymore
sorry.
except
Let me go ahead.
That's okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Thank you.
Toddy replies, I'm familiar with the accusations that were made about him. I am familiar with those. However, a lot of them are most of them, or most of them are all of them when it comes to children.
Sorry, I was using talk to text. Sorry
Talk to
about
text
that.
does that. When it comes to
No,
children,
that was me saying it.
when it comes to children, I've been disproving. They've all been debunked. There's never been a criminal charge against him, Morbid. There was bad jokes, so I don't know his past as far as being there. I have seen things, and then I have seen edited things. So I don't know what's real or what's not real. What I do know is that there's no criminal charges against him. Because in Becca Scoops' email, there is a part there where she asks, she emails this one next. She goes, hey, she's not
Right.
done. She wrote all that shit and she's not done. She's like, wait. I've got some YouTube troll videos about Morbid. No, they have not. There are videos of him with kids. Really? Do you mean from Discord that they took kids' voices, these trolls, and they mixed it with my voice and stuff like that to make it seem like I'm playing with kids in a Discord? You mean that one? If it's true, Annie or Becca, why'd you tell your husband? Isn't he in law enforcement? Why are you trying to pawn this off and put it on Toddy and pretend like you're somebody else? You got caught. You're busted. Check this out. She's not done. Annie's not done. Becca Scoops is not done. This is her true intention. Who would bring the criminal charges against Morbid? Wow. 61, 62 years old. She knows. She knows all of that's bullshit. Because if she didn't, she would report it. She would tell her husband and he would have to report it. He was former law enforcement, correct?
Yep.
Annie, Becca
Yep.
Scoops, is asking Toddy one skip, who would bring the criminal charges? And why is she asking that question? Because Becca Scoops knows Toddy doesn't put up with shit. And she will go down to her local precinct and report and file. And that's her wish. Because Becca doesn't like the heat. Becca doesn't like the light shining on her. All of the dirty stuff that she's doing. And we only have begun. And this right here are going to open eyes for some. And you have to decide if you want to continue to follow someone like that who acts this way on the internet and behind the scenes, because there's more and more that will probably roll in to expose. And she's afraid to lose the grift. Thus, I call her tragedy pimp, using Dee Dee's name, not allowing Dee Dee to rest in peace and to string people along with their emotions while doing this type of shit. What is there to hide? Why are you hiding behind an email address that you used prior to reach out to people? What are you faking? Not enough evidence. Okay, check this out. She continues. These kids were on the internet. Can we bring criminal charges? And no one knew who they were. See, that's the excuse my trolls made, because I would say, oh, okay, you must have overwhelming evidence that I'm a child predator, right? On the internet. Do me a favor. Take all that evidence and go to your police department or FBI and submit it. Do what's right if that's what you got. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and suck on these nuts. Choo these nuts. Choo these nuts. This is Becca Scoops. These kids were on the internet and no one knew who they were, so we can't press criminal charges. But Toddy, can you do it for us? So no identifiable victim. There's no victim that's identifiable. There's no crime. But Morbid was investigated and cried about it on a live. Not even evidence to bring charges doesn't mean he wasn't showing porn to kids group called the Potato Club. He showed porn to the Potato Club. Then what are you doing, Annie? Go to your law. Tell Mitch. I'm sure Mitch knows the law, right? Trust in Mitch. What happened to trust in Mitch? Is Mitch a bitch? I think so. Mitch, are you a bitch, bro? Cat got your tongue, Mitch. What you doing, Mitch? Come on, buddy. You married her. His Discord, Morbid's Discord, was deleted, and sometimes charges can't be brought when the evidence is gone. You don't think they could subpoena that? The FBI can't get a hold of that kind of stuff? Oh, it's easy. It's easy to get. This is just the same troll excuses, and now she's trying to spin it her way and use Toddy, pretending to be somebody else like Annie. But she just got busted. And the kids' identities were unknown. Think about it. And then if you could come up with ideas, Toddy, that's basically what she's saying. Toddy, can you come up with an idea so you can go to New York in your police department and file criminal charges because you're known to do that because you won't put up with shit. And that would be a huge distraction to save my grift, to save my tragedy pimpin'. Thank you, Toddy, Annie. And that's, do you want to talk about, which brings us to my other point. Woo. How you guys doing? I hope everyone's following along okay. It kind of screwed me up with that buffering thing. But whatever. Did you want to say something about that, Toddy, or can I do just one more thing before you have the floor?
No, I don't have anything to say about that.
Perfect. Let me go ahead. If you don't mind, you won't be able to see it, but I'm going to show it on my screen here.
Okay.
So just bear with me. You know what? I'm gonna show. Let me see. Okay. There we go. All right, here we go. Which brings us to keep that email in mind, that long email and what she said, the terminology she used, blah, blah, blah. Okay, just keep that in mind. And Case comes in to save the day. All of the same rhetoric. Case posted 20 hours ago on his YouTube community. Gonna address a couple things, then plan on never responding to Morbid's bullshit ever again. This will be a long post. You guys were right. I should have stood up to him a long time ago. I knew about his past, so he knew about all of those predator stuff, and he was okay with it back then, but now he's not okay with it. Is that what he's telling you guys? Because it's bullshit. This is all they have against me. There's nothing they can do that they can shine the light and say, look, this is actual real stuff that I could prove. No, I'm just going to use lazy troll videos and lazy troll narratives that have been used for a decade that never worked before. And he knew about it for 2 years. And yeah. And here he goes. He continues. All of that stuff, morbid, blah, blah, blah. But that's not the point here. It's the same regurgitated shit. But look at who actually got a pinned comment of this. It's someone that goes by Snarks and Sparkles. Do you guys see that? Snark and Sparkles. God, who could that be? Could it be M. Annie? They're teaming up. Case is doing Becca's dirty work. They're teaming up together to fool all of you and gaslight all of you. Look at the words. Compare it to the email we just saw by Annie. Look at this. I found quite a bit of information on Morbid's past. That sounds familiar.
Well, it's Morbid's Dark Past.
Morbid's Dark Past, the same fucking title in the email that was sent to Toddy One Skip today from Annie. See, they do the work for us. We just sit back and laugh and love it. Look at this. Look at Morbid's Dark Past. Here's the post. I've searched this. Let's start with the most recent. Vile. Misery Box is not the YouTuber we think he is. Let me introduce you to Jimmer now. Look, holy shit. Becca, you have a lot of time. Sparkles, and what's her name? Snark and Sparkles. Great name. Great name. Here's the post. I searched for him. This guy is found. He is very deserving of a thread, and I have many resources to share. Share it, Annie. Let's start with the recent developments. Misery Box is not a YouTuber. We went over that bullshit. These combination of events resulted in him crying on air. Didn't we hear about the crying on air? Busted. Video of Jimmernam crying because his co-host left. Repeated doxing of members. Jimmernam cries. The same title. After this episode, blah, 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 Misery Box, here she goes. Dude, even the same length, Becca. Here is a great breakdown for someone on Reddit. Here's the same Reddit post, the entitled parents memes that she posted, that she gave to fucking Toddy today in the fake email. Misery Box is a former, you get the idea. It's pretty clear who this person is. There are literally hundreds of videos, and I'm going to go ahead and post them here. Look, link, another link. It's the same fucking thing that was sent today to Toddy One Skip under the alias Annie, using the same email address attached to Becca Scoops from previous communications that I had and Toddy One Skip had. Busted. Busted, busted, busted. Look, it continues. And there it is. Case cosigns, because he knows that's what's up. He knows what's up, right? Case got busted because Case is just going to do whatever dirty work for Becca Scoops. And guys, if you want to go over to Becca's new YouTube channel, it's called Snark and Sparkles. And I'm going to post it in the, hell, go to Case's fucking community page and say, hey, what's up, Annie? Give it a year, Annie. There is Snark and Sparkles right there. Becca Scoops. Right there. So yeah, Case is co-signing this. And why is Case doing this? Because what else is he going to do? He has to fall in line with his leader. But here's the thing. Toddy, you just found another email thread of the whole thing thrown under the bus. But that's not even the point, though. The point is, look at what this 61-year-old lady, okay, is doing online. And she swindled all of you. You guys have your blinders on. You don't see who you're truly following. And I guarantee you, low IQ people and sheep will just continue to follow and defend someone that acts like that online. She wants to actually have a police department waste time on bullshit of false claims, clearly from trolls. Because if it was serious, she would have done it herself. But she wants to waste the authorities' time, law enforcement's time for what? YouTube drama? So she could save her grift a little bit more? So she can make a little bit more money off of a woman who has died brutally? And then in the same breath, she claims justice for Dee Dee? No, it's justice for her pockets. It's justice for the money that she's afraid of losing because, again, the light is shining on her. The spotlight is on her and all the rest of her goons. And I just got started. Toddy, I want to give you the floor because I want you to be able to respond to all of the stuff that we learned today. And I've said enough there.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm reading this shit that Annie sent me about Case. I mean, I'm just, yeah. It started with the same thing as longtime viewer, supporter of your channel. I mean, this person was my friend at this time. So this was somebody fishing for me and trying to change a fucking narrative. And how ironic, because, aren't we trying to change the narrative to make it right? I'm just disgusted by this thing that I just am finding because it's a lot more personal. I know that thing about you is very personal. This was somebody who was fucking gaslighting me about something, and that's bullshit. So she did good for Case. She worked hard for you, man. I hope you do well by her, but she didn't do shit for me.
You know what? You never needed a friend like that,
No, you're right, man. You're right. Absolutely right. I feel gross. I feel fucking gross.
By the way,
so.
before I talk a little bit more here, case studies in the chat is actually fake. That's not the real one. I got tricked by that person the other day. So just letting you guys know that is not the real case. I think there's 2 Z's at the end, and I guess it's 1 Z, but that doesn't matter.
I
just want to point that out.
Troll person. They're kind of funny, but it's not Case.
But yeah, man, I want to encourage you that you can make friendships online, but especially with content creators that are in the same sort of category and we're competing against one another.
I never thought of us competing against one another, because,
No, it's a business. It's a business.
yeah, but here's the thing, yeah, clearly, but you bring people on, you brought people on, you did some good stuff online, you got the urn for Dee Dee, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was some good stuff that happened, and we had each other's backs, and then all of a sudden somehow we started using one another as collateral, and I'm just disgusted. I am fucking so disgusted. I'll just keep saying that, so I'm just gonna shut up now.
Did you ever have an inkling that Becca was like, did you ever see red flags or signs previous to that, or just
the
hit
only
you?
time so no, so I mean, obviously it was bothering me. Why doesn't she say something, like, and then somebody sent me a fucking screenshot that she sent $250 for his GoFundMe for stalking. And in the meantime, I'm talking to her on the side. Supposedly she's helping me find out that who he is. I got those fucking emails, man. So and then I get this email from Annie. And oh God.
Annie Scoops.
Oh God. No.
And look at the content of what this 61 2-year-old woman on the internet she put in that block. I mean, it was like a novel. She has no time. Everybody says Becca Scoops is busy. She never does, dude, aren't you supposed to be working on that documentary you promised to everybody? They're all about the truth. I want to get the truth out there unless it's about me.
It's the same thing. It's the same size thing that she's writing about Case, as far as and it's not bashing Case. This is not bashing Case when it comes from Annie. It's not bashing Case when it comes from Annie. But it defended him. You know what I'm saying? But it's a long ass, it's the same kind of format.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just unbelievable. I mean, just the way this person is acting at that age, and at any age to do that, and then get caught so easily. Like, it was just one phone. It was just one text. Oh, no, it was a phone call. Toddy calls me after her live that she received this. She goes, "Hey, I'm looking at this, and there's something fishy here." And I haven't spoken to Toddy for a long time on the phone.
That's true.
It's been almost a year, maybe half a year, at least 9 months, something, a year, maybe. I don't know. It's been a long time. Let's just say maybe Christmas time. I don't know. Maybe we said Merry Christmas or something.
Yeah, I believe that happened.
That was just a text, though. It was just like, "Hey, Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well." Because Toddy always, she would always send me a message like, "Hey, hope you're doing good. Thinking about you, miss you," stuff like that. Because it was a real good community back in the day, man. I'll tell you. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, so why would I expect? I wouldn't expect this, but this is what I'm learning, that this is the way it is. So it's the way it is.
And you know what is the kicker is I guess this right here. This guy is now doing it. They're planning. They're trying to plan to take me down, I guess. I don't know. Good luck. But they're so childish. And these people are screaming, "We want the truth." Snark and Sparkles wants the truth, right, Becca Scoops? And right here, she even says, aside from what's below, right here, aside from what's below, there's a ton of information on him and his various alts. Who's using alts, ma'am? And they planned this and stuff like that. It's totally obvious here. Why he pins that? He pins that Becca Scoops alt on YouTube. Snarks and Sparkles. And these are the people that are behind the truth train. These are the people that are supposed to present facts and truth, but they don't want facts and truth about them out there. Because they don't have rules. They don't follow rules. They go dirty and play dirty. And that's why we're here today. That's why this is a new era. The revolution has begun here. And we don't care how long it takes, like they say. We're going to be here to stay. And I don't care who's on board. It doesn't matter for me. I know Tottie's still about the other stuff, justice for Dee Dee and or changes of, you know, that's her deal. But here, right here, we're building something else because we're built differently. We think differently. And we're not going to put up with horse shit being lied to us and people using dead people that are victims of heinous crimes to make a buck. And to save that buck, they're going to do dirty ass shit like this. Mitch, get your bitch in line. And if you got a problem with that, file divorce. I don't know. Thank God I don't have to deal with it. Fucking 60-plus-year-old acting like this shit. Like a clown. And she's not even sophisticated, folks, or intellectual. Like, how could she get caught that easily? You don't think there's other shit out there that we could get where she's doing dirty shit? Oh, I've seen a ton. And I'm going to leak, and it's going to drip, 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 drip. And they're going to say, oh, Morbid is just grifting. You're damn right I'm grifting. I'm grifting off of the Gypverse. I'm grifting off of these hypocrites. That makes me feel good. That makes me sleep at night. Because I'm grifting on clowns. And I'm making funny. That's just me, not everybody.
So I just want to read something.
Sure.
Real quick. It says, I'm hoping to make it clear how this feud isn't a winnable battle. This is about me and Case. Based on many misunderstandings, in my humble opinion, I am someone who has followed the whole debacle. I believe both of you believe things not true. I am coming at this from an unbiased perspective. Yeah. Okay. Figured I'd just, yeah. And then seriously, it's the same type of format as the thing. But then again, you know, she's pretending to be this Annie person. I mean, like, and at one point, I just want to tell you something. At one point, she writes, oh, I write to her. I'm going to ask you to please leave me alone now because you and I aren't going to agree on this and we're only going to argue. I'm not going to argue. So here I had to tell Becca, unfortunately, I'm just realizing it's fucking Becca. Yeah, like leave me alone. I didn't even know it was Becca.
It's amazing. See, that's why I've been on this hypocrisy thing, because I felt it for a long time. I've seen the backstabbing. I felt the backstabbing. I've seen it with my own eyes. It's a personal experience. People say, well, that's stuff we don't care about. But it's their character. It's what they do behind the scenes. Who cares about that? As long as they're doing what's in front of the camera and recorded. No, it's the same person. Zero integrity. Their character has flaws to the nth degree. The motivation and the passion that is within is clearly all about themselves and money to protect their grift. And that's why case studies, that's why Becca Scoops now only have each other to do that, to protect it. And I guarantee you, Becca, Annie, Sparkles and Stars, or whatever the fuck your name is, Snark and Sparkles, what are you going to do now? Maybe this is not going to change anyone's mind. Maybe it will. It doesn't matter, but the message is getting out there and the truth is out there. And do you think any, let's just say, documentary company is going to want to work with a clown like this 61-year-old lady who's acting like this? There's proof how messy they are. Do you stand for this, Laura, the dream expert? Or are you going to make another post to say the documentary is still on? Are you going to keep leading your sheep and gaslighting? What are you going to do? And Mitch, what are you going to do? You allow your wife to act like this? You're a part of this grift as a detective? You don't care about victims, Mr. Investigator, who worked 20, 30 years now in law enforcement? Why are you acting like this? Or are you not? Do you have a voice? Are you ever going to face the music? Well, you know what? Tough luck. You're going to face my music. And my music says this quote, give it a year. That's my song. And you're going to feel that. And it's going to be there every step of the way when you go to bed and you're full of anxiety because all you can see is a skeleton in the dark. That would be me. Call me morbid. We're here and we're here to stay. I'm not talking about Toddy. You know, if he wants to come up on panel anytime, go ahead. I don't care who comes up on my panel. Everybody's welcome. I already said, me personally, done with that horse shit with Gypsy Rose, blah, blah, blah case. Fucking done. Done with this horse shit of justice for Dee Dee. Nah, you know what it's about to me now? I thought about this. What's real justice for Dee Dee? How about justice for Aurora? Anybody part of MAGA? How about this MAGA? Make Aurora great again. What does that even mean? And how does it get justice for Dee Dee? Because if you get justice for Dee Dee, or if you get justice for Aurora, her only granddaughter, don't you think that would make Dee Dee smile in the heavens above? What about that? Ever thought of it that way? So why in the snark? And why on every content creators' videos and shit like that, TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, fuck all of you. Because all you do is say she's going to have Aurora's going to have a miserable life. Aurora is going to live a shitty life. She's going to get bullied all the time. This is what these people are. Evil, disgusting, vile, and they call us evil. They call me evil and disgusting. Their actions are evil and disgusting and disturbing. That's why they call small businesses whenever Gypsy Rose goes there and dines in. Have you noticed that? And then they give false reports or reviews, and they've never even dined at that place. To fuck with these small business owners just living life because these people are so obsessed and crazy, and they follow leaders like Annie, like Snark and Sparkles. The person who's really about truth? Who's about truth? Let's ignore whatever they do as a human being, right? Because all we're focused on is obsessed with Gypsy Rose, Snark, Nose, Skinny Legs, blah, blah, blah. Give me a break. It's getting old and people are tired of this shit, and they're going to get tired of it more and more, and they're going to push people to this side. Call it a side, the side of reason, the side of common sense, the side of free thinkers. Then they want to call this girl, this young girl who's working at Dillard's. That's their plan, to call Dillard's because she put, hey, Queen Gypsy, and she posted it on her little social media. Who's playing with children? Let's just say that. All of you snarkers, all you disgusting, vile people. In fact, shine the mirror right back on you. You have the disgusting behavior that you're calling out. The very disgusting behavior that you have right now is that same behavior you're pretending to call out on Gypsy Rose. In fact, you're doing actually worse right now. Yeah, I get it. She killed her mom and blah, blah. Yeah, I get that. Okay? I'm talking about your actions now and her actions now. And if you claim that, oh, Gypsy is a bad person and doing all these actions now, well, what are you doing? And what is a 61-year-old lady who preaches truth, act professional? What is professional about what she was caught for and exposed for in this life. Something you need to think about, maybe. This is what this is about. MAGA, make Aurora great again, so she could actually have a future. Don't you want Aurora to actually have a future, and a good one? Don't you want to set her up for great success in life? Something Gypsy maybe never had? Because she did what she did, so she's condemned, right? So why put it on Aurora? Why cover her? Why even talk about her? You want justice for Dee Dee. Go get justice for Aurora. MAGA, make Aurora great again. Because justice for Aurora is justice for Dee Dee. That's her granddaughter. And whether you like it or not, Gypsy Rose is Dee Dee's daughter. How many mothers and grandmothers do we have in here? Do you love your child? Do you love your grandchild? Or would you want them fucked over by obsessed, weird, crazy, illogical, stupid, low IQ people that do dirty stuff as a 61-year-old lady behind the scenes? Far worse than anything, and get caught so easily. Boom. You got caught and you're busted. So that's all I have to say. Now I got to go watch the Lakers. Wish me luck, man.
Good luck, man.
This is going to be a tough team, I swear to God. I'm sorry I kept you around there, Toddy. I know
No problem, man. No problem. Good luck with your Lakers. I'm going to make me something to eat because I'm starving.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
You too. Thank you for
good
having
one.
me on and allowing me this as well. And thank you for this.
Okay.
I appreciate you, man.
Ooh, I got her off too quick there. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate it. This was just like, I didn't even know I was going to go live. I just felt the need. I needed to do it because of what transpired there. I apologize for the buffering thing. That really sucks. If you're watching the replay, hopefully you figured it out and just fast forwarded, or have to go back and edit the shit. I'll probably go back and edit it to make it easier as a listen for the playback. But hey guys, thank you so much. I'm going to see you very soon. This is a new movement. This is the real thing. The real thing, meaning we're just real. We're just being ourselves, you know? And we're going to just hold people accountable for all their hypocrisies. And I already know how the other side, okay, because they want to have sides. The other side's going to act. It's predictable. Because even though they preach truth, they're afraid of truth when it comes to what they've been doing and who they truly are. Ladies and gentlemen, just want to say one more thing. If you don't see it now, give it a year. Becca Scoops, you've got scooped. Boom.